Hi, we're talking about Scorpion new moon, which is November 18th. And first, think about scorpions. They have a tail, and if you come close to it, it will instantly want to defend itself and pick that tail up. And in general, the scorpion characteristic is that if you are trying to attack or come close or expose something of a scorpion, instantly they'll want to put up their defense. They'll try to be controlling, and they might have that tail and they might whip it out. So if you do something to them, they might, want to sting back. So just to give you a flavor of what that is, we all have a little bit of scorpion in us. And when we're looking at the new moon, we want to know where that is in our chart. So if you ever need your chart done, let me know. And what else can I say? So we're having this wonderful new moon during the time that it's fall, and we're going into winter season. And so fall is literally the leaves are falling and dying and transforming and passing away. So there may be something in our life that needs to transform, that needs to be let go of, something that's no longer working. And a lot of times Scorpion brings up a lot of fear. So we don't necessarily want to do that thing. It's painful. And that's another thing with scorpions, that they feel everything. They feel the lows and the highs. And most of us are in the middle, but they have like the full spectrum of the rainbow of emotions, which can be beautiful because they're so passionate and feeling when it comes to the highs. But when they go deep and it's painful, I can see why they would instantly want to put up those defenses. So where in your life are you putting up those defenses? So there may be something from childhood, something that you went through, a trauma, a wound. And if you start to feel like you're defending yourself, take a look at why is it that you're doing that? Is there something that needs to be cleared and transformed? And maybe take a moment and to be a little bit more objective and, look at your emotions before you go from like 1 to 10, and then you don't know where you're at. So I think that this new moon is great because if we can identify that thing that we're afraid of, or that wound or that trauma in our life, we can set that intention for a positive, and write that down, maybe light a candle. And that way we're having that intention that in some way I need to transform this. I no longer want to feel this pain, and I want to work through this pain. And I like to describe it as similar to like when we go to physical therapy. You have an injury, a wound, and you need to literally go through some pain for it to feel better. So anywhere in our life that is painful, hit it straight on. Talk to somebody that's very supportive of you, that will help encourage you to work through that. And then that way you're not afraid to maybe confront, whatever that is that, you might have to confront to work through that fear. So it's just setting a seed. So set that seed of intention. The full moon happens in a couple more weeks. That's the time that is the harvest, and you can see what comes out of that. So you might have a couple different intentions that you want to set. What else can I tell you? Yeah, I would say, it's about being more vulnerable, being honest with people. It's okay to have some things that are sacred to you that you may not be ready to share, but maybe take a risk and, maybe make those intentions that something will come up where you can finally share that thing. So we can keep going and going. But anyways, so transform, Scorpion. So Scorpion new moon. All right, see you at the full moon.